Hey, y'all doing? This Rob Burnham, aka preacherman R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time, I'm doing another preacherman debates, and I'm putting up Nintendo 64 versus Sega Genesis, and my thoughts on which one is the best console. Y'all give me y'all's thoughts in the comments. What we're going to be talking about today with the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis is the console overall, the way it looks, the way it plays, the accessories for the console, and the gameplay for the console, in my opinion. So don't try to come at me. But anyway, this is all my opinion. Y'all give me y'all's opinions in the comments. First thing we're going to talk about is the looks of the console. With the Nintendo 64, I like the way the console looks. I like the build of it, and I like the way the cartridges are. And the controllers is one of the most unique controllers there really is for a game system. It gets some time to get used to it, especially if you're playing Mario Party where you got to use that joystick and you got to spin it like that. It tears your hand up. But other than that, it's pretty much good console. The only bad parts about the console is if your games get a little bit too dusty, you gotta try to blow them off and try to clean them. You don't play. I've had that problem with the past trying to get video games to play with the Nintendo 64, and that's the only downside I really have for the Nintendo 64. Now, the console of the Sega Genesis it's not exactly like the Nintendo 64. It's kind of similar. They both have cartridges. The control for the Sega Genesis, it's an okay controller. I like it because I love the Sega Genesis and the Nintendo 64. And the cartridges, same deal with them. If they get too dusty, you gotta try to clean them. That way they're able to play. Now the gameplay, the overall look for the Nintendo Sega Genesis, I'm gonna have to give the overall look for both consoles to the Nintendo 64. In my opinion, it's the better console, better looking console. And let's move on to the accessories. Now the accessories for the Nintendo 64, in my opinion, I think they got better accessories. They got that Let's Go Pikachu accessory. They got the accessory where you can put the little connection to the controller, and if you got Pokemon Stadium, you can play any of your Game Boy Pokemon games on there. There's all sorts of kind of different kind of accessories. The memory pack you can put into the system itself, the rumble pack, all that other stuff. It's pretty good accessories. Now the Sega Genesis accessories, I don't want to say they're better, but in some aspects they are. Not really. I like the little arcade like joystick accessory that the Sega Genesis has. There's this one accessory that I had when I had my Sega Genesis where you can connect Sonic and Tails to and Sonic and Knuckles, and you can actually play as Knuckles on Sonic 2. I like that accessory. Other than that, on accessories, kind of don't have to give it to the Nintendo 64. They got a little bit better accessories than the Sega Genesis, in my opinion. Now, gameplay, overall, the gameplay with the Nintendo 64 is 3D. It's really the first time ever any system, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's the first time ever any system had a 3D like gaming experience. The Sega Genesis is still 2D. Graphics are a little bit better on Nintendo 64 because of the 3D aspect. And Nintendo 64, for me, is just overall funner gameplay. You got more games to choose from. You got exclusives for the Nintendo 64 that are a little bit better than the Sega Genesis. And overall, I'm gonna have to give in my opinion, that the Nintendo 64 is the better console. Y'all give me y'all's opinion in the comments. As always, it's Rob Burnham, aka preacherman R&B, signing out. Guys, did use awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.